Hmm. Um, you hear me, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. You ready?
Ready?
Okay then. It's been 2 years since the last time I've done this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
I don't even remember it.
Well, it might be a good time to revisit that once we're finished with this.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So, I don't think I've had. Uh, I don't think I've given myself enough time and space to completely reflect on what has happened throughout this year on my end. What about you?
Yeah, I haven't really done that either. Although I will say it's been quite a busy year for the both of us.
Yeah. Uh, very, very busy. I. I mean, I don't think I've ever worked as hard as I did in my life until this year for myself. It's it's refreshing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How so?
How? Mm, it's gonna be a long explanation, but I'll do my best. Um, I don't think it's true most of the time that I kind of put others above myself. I'm rather selfish. But I think I exemplified that to the highest degree this year. I think that's the best way I could put it for myself.
I see.
There were certainly some things I thought I thought I didn't need to sacrifice certain things, but circumstances showed that some sacrifices had to be necessary. Painful ones. I don't know if you've had any of those this year.
Not exactly sacrifices, but I did go through a major life change.
Yeah, you did.
There's still some stuff I'm getting used to.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. I'm happy.
I'm glad to know that.
Mm.
Mm.
And to be honest, I'm glad it's over because, well, there's so much happening next year that I'm really excited for.
And that makes two of us. Had I gone down without a fight, I wouldn't be where I am at right now. It's bizarre. It's funny, but it's so fascinating how dedicated you become when you realize something that's of worth. Finally.
Yeah. You worked really hard. And it all paid off.
There's still some things that need ironing out, but
Oh yeah, but for the most part.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, New Year's coming up soon. You're much closer.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you look forward to?
In general, or just next year specifically?
Either or.
Well, next year specifically, I'm gonna be doing a lot of travel, and that's something I'm really excited about.
Yeah, you don't really travel that much.
No, it's expensive. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what? 2 years ago was when I started saving up for a big trip that's finally going to be happening next year.
I think you have told me that, but wow. To put that into perspective, you've really worked hard.
I guess so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't travel much usually, so the fact that I get to do it a lot next year, it's so exciting.
I'm really happy for you.
Thanks. Not to mention, I might be seeing someone face to face for the first time. Someone only ever gotten to communicate with through a screen so far. That's also something I'm really looking forward to.
Funny you mentioned that. I
Oh?
did express, funnily enough, a couple years back to someone that were I not bound to circumstances and were things, if things were to happen in my favor, I'd go as far as promising them that as long as I'm alive, I get to see them.
Well, I guess soon enough you'll be able to fulfill that promise, huh?
Well, I never made it into a promise to begin with, but I guess I don't have to anymore, do I?
I guess not.
I am envious that I don't get to travel as much as you're able to, though. Again, circumstances.
Right. You definitely should when you get the chance, though.
I will. As much as all my efforts this year have rewarded me for a better one, for a better next year, professionally speaking, a part of me does dread the additional work and sacrifice that needs to be had. You know this. You've experienced it firsthand.
Have. And I know you. I know you'll be able to get through it.
Thank you.
Of course.
I don't think words are enough to express how grateful I am for you. Your confidence in me has never wavered since the beginning.
Yeah. You're just that amazing to me.
I do my best. God, I do my best to be so self-reliant, but holy crap, was this year Zia really showed me that I need people to get myself to where I want to be. It's... wow. Some say it would have taken a miracle for me to be able to accomplish what I have just done. As a matter of fact, 8 months earlier, I already began coming to terms with failure. Sorry, what?
I remember that.
Right. I don't expect that things are going to be the same, such that things are going to be how it used to be. I really doubt it's going to return to that, but at the very least, I think I can expect a sense of normalcy in which I'm able to better establish how and with whom I spend my time with. I know there are some people wishing, I think, hoping, wondering probably is the best word to put it. That that I get to return to one thing that I had to really sacrifice.
Yeah. If it's not too much to ask, what is that one thing?
Voice acting.
Right.
Been at it for so long and really thought I never had to let go of it, but yeah. For now, circumstance dictates that I take a break for now.
Well, when you're able to get back to it, I'll be excited to hear you in whatever project you decide to do next.
Thank you.
No problem.
It's always lovely to hear that.
Yeah.
At least in that domain, I at least have a few individuals whom I fully support
Hmm.
and still dedicate my ability in another craft that I'm capable of.
Right.
Mm. My God, so much has changed in my life. I almost feel like I don't even recognize myself sometimes. But I know I'm still me.
Of course. If you had told me 2 years ago what my life would have been like now, I probably wouldn't have believed you.
Well, how would I know? But I'm glad to hear that with the changes happening in your life, you're happy with them.
I am.
That's good. Hey,
What's up?
you know, a part of me finds it unbelievable how you're still here.
Oh,
Hmm?
how so?
I can't exactly explain it. I can't find a logical explanation for it. I'm happy you're still in my life. And really, all the troubles I've had and all the victories I've had, you're always there.
How are you? I'm just as grateful that you're in my life.
Great. I'm sure in time there are certain things in which I've told you which I'm not ready to tell another soul about. I'm sure in due time I'll muster up the courage to be a little more open about them. But my point is that you being the source of non-judgment and comfort makes it really easy for me to go through some difficult things and process some mixed feelings that I have with predicaments and shenanigans I get into.
Shenanigans is definitely a word for it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have a handful of people who are just the same. I can count with one hand with the number of people who give me that exact same comfortability. But with you being the most and you being the first, it's crucial for me.
I see.
That's one of many explanations why I'm really, really grateful for you.
I'm glad. I'm really glad to hear that.
Ah. You know I can do the same for you too, alright?
I know. I'm well aware.
Great.
And I know there's been moments where you've definitely been there for me. Which I really appreciate.
I'm glad to hear. I tend to really try to plan and strategize things out, but I'm finding it really hard to do that for the next year. Best I've got is an overall general overview of what I should be doing in the first half of the year, but I'm not sure if I should be stressing myself over that this early. It's just something I can't help myself doing. You probably don't find yourself in that kind of a predicament that I do.
No.
It's a blessing and a curse sometimes.
I tend to stress myself out if I try and do anything like that.
I'm used to it. I don't know when or what the next audio entry is gonna be, but thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Anything in your mind that you'd like to put out here?
Nothing comes to mind. In fact, my mind actually blanks when I'm put on the spot.
So it would seem.
Oh well.
Oh well. Well then, here's to a new year.
Here's to a new year.
I'm glad that we both got by this year swimmingly.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you.
No problem.
Well, you want to do the honors?
The honors.
I think the audience deserves to hear something.
Well, whatever it is you're referring to, I have no idea because I forgot.
I think I'll rephrase it this way, and you might get it.
Okay.
I think our dear listeners deserve to hear something.
Oh, I get it now. Thank you, dear listener.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.